Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Yep, USB Type-C.
So there you go. Now you get a little pocket flashlight.
This is literally going in my pocket every day. And it just,
convenient.
It is my everyday carry.
that and the pocket knife?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that and my pocket knife are my everyday carry. And at this time of year, like when we go back and forth between cooler and warmer temperatures,
Yeah.
chapstick is also my carry, everyday carry.
I do carry chapstick. I keep it in that little bag.
Yeah. Like the four things in my pockets: my wallet,
Yeah.
my flashlight, my knife, and my chapstick. That's my four go-to. It's the EDC.
The EDC.
Speaking of EDC, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker
Oh, wait.
Podcast.
Shit, we were recording?
Yeah,
Damn.
my name is Mark.
You pulled it on me this time.
Me too.
I wasn't
I didn't even know we were...
Today we're going to go on a learning journey, and that voice, the Mr. Fold himself, we have Daniel,
Hey there.
and we have Miss Muffin.
Hey y'all.
And today we're actually talking about EDC. So,
Sorry, I'm talking to Teresa.
oh no, it's all good. If Daniel bugs out for a second, we had a friend of ours that had a motorcycle situation. He has been rescued. The dealership has come to pick up his motorcycle and is getting all that taken care of. But when I say we're talking about EDC, it's, in relation to motorcycles, it's those things that you got to have. Some of these things I have to have. Daniel might not have to have, but I have to have. But it's things that, for us, when we're buying a motorcycle and we're like, oh, I'm going to be riding this all the time, it's those things. And some of these things are not performance parts or whatever it may be.
Just stuff that you want to have with you.
Stuff that you discover, it's like, man, you know what? It'd be really nice to have this, have that. So, I'm going to let Daniel start it because Daniel seems to be the only one whenever we go on a long road trip that plans to have stuff with him. So,
Yeah.
I know you're still texting T.
Sorry, I'm going between, so T is texting me and then I'm texting him trying to...
Why don't you just give T his number?
I already did. But yeah, she's still talking to me.
Of course.
She might not want to get her number out there.
Probably not.
So-
And that's perfectly fine.
Okay. So that's what Daniel carries with him every day. So we'll go to Muffin.
What?
All right, no, I'm good now. It's
like,
down.
I'm good now.
Well, we are going to go to Muffin.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
But, Daniel, you're
So, on a day-to-day trip,
every day.
because I ride my motorcycle to work, I take it around town, and we're talking maybe 20, 40 miles at most.
Yeah.
Not anything big. The one thing that I always make sure to have, now, I do have old bikes, so I keep spare parts, things that I know I can easily replace on the side of the road, but standard is a tire plug kit.
Yeah.
That is the one thing that I have on all my motorcycles. Something small that I can easily do if I'm stuck on the side of the road somewhere. I may not be able to fill the tire up all the way because I have those little CO2 cartridges, but 100% always carry that. If I'm traveling, like when we went down to Atlanta this past weekend, I did actually have my air pump.
Right.
I stuck that in the saddlebag because, look, if we need it, I have it. It's there.
Which I thought we were going to need both of those.
Yeah.
Because I hit a random piece of plywood.
I'm going.
Yeah, I saw when you hit that, and I was like, oh, crap.
I wasn't as worried much about the plywood as much as I worried about nails.
Yeah,
So-
you gotta worry about nails.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one of those things. It's not like a car where you have a spare tire sitting in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get stranded somewhere with a flat tire, you're done. You're dead, dead in the water.
And for me, I have a couple screwdrivers. I got a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver. I've got a small like crescent wrench, and just a small pair of adjustable pliers.
Now, I know your bike's a new bike, but all of mine came with toolkits.
So pretty much new
Do
I don't
Harleys
bikes.
think
not
this
come
one
with
did.
No, pretty much no new bike comes with a toolkit now.
Really?
Yeah, every manufacturer learned that they can make money off of selling the toolkit.
Well, yeah.
So, like, all of my bikes, even Stephanie's bike, being in 2009,
Yeah.
has a toolkit under the seat. I mean, it's a simple toolkit.
Yeah.
But if you were on the side of the road, it has everything you need to adjust or take care of something.
Yeah.
Valkyrie has a toolkit. KZ has a toolkit. Everything has a toolkit.
Pretty much every new motorcycle now does not.
But then again, most people don't work on their own bikes anymore.
True.
Well, at one point in time, they told you how to adjust your valves in your owner's manual.
Yeah. You used to be able to get a manual that said how to do these things.
Oh, you still can from Harley.
oh, you just
oh,
got
really?
you just got to buy it.
Yeah.
Well,
You just have to buy it.
like, look, I have the climber manual for the Honda right here. Not that I ever need it.
We sell the manuals like those at the shop
Oh,
for
really?
the bikes. Yeah.
Good.
You come into the shop and
Do
say,
people actually buy them?
I need a service manual is what it's called. No, not really.
I didn't think so.
Not really. I mean, the thing is there's so many things now that, like, even in the manual, you need specialty tools for it.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean,
Like, on all of my bikes, garage tools, like the things that I have in my toolbox.
but do you know how many people don't have a torque wrench?
Unfortunately, too many.
So
Do you want foot pounds or inch pounds?
I don't have torque wrenches at my house.
I also have the metric ones. So,
I don't have torque wrenches at my house. But also, if I'm doing anything major and I didn't come over here, I would go to my parents' house where I have all of that stuff.
yeah.
and that's true.
Like,
yeah.
that, I mean, that's one of the things. Like, when I know, like, with the Valkyrie, I had the starter solenoid issue
Yeah.
where I had a replacement switch if I needed it. Not that I did, but it's a 30 amp fuse. I
Yeah.
also carry fuses.
Yeah.
Put fuses in all the bikes, whatever the standard ones are, 10, 15 amp, whatever they are. Just have a few of them just in case. You never know.
Well, there's, like, the only thing on my bike that I don't have the tool for on the bike, but also if it messes up, I'm not straining on the side of the road, is the oil pressure switch.
Which is something we've talked about before.
Right. It's a $20 part, and it's 2 10 mil nuts.
Yeah.
So, or bolts that I can just
Which, if
let
you're
me
riding
borrow
with
a 10
me,
mil.
I'll open up the seat on the Honda.
Yeah.
Oh, look, here's a
Oh, look.
10 mil wrench.
So,
How convenient.
but so tools are one of those things. One of those things that everybody honestly needs to think about. And
Like, I would
Which-
say that's,
what's shocking is how many Pan America people don't carry toolkits.
if you're going off road,
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
like
that's a
Like
necessity.
me and you are primarily street. Well, me for sure.
Yeah.
You do off road type riding.
Yeah, not as much as
Some people,
Yeah,
but I still carry. The factory tools. I might throw one or two in the bag just to have them because I
Yeah.
know what I bring is a little bit better than the factory tool.
yeah,
Just in case.
Yeah.
I have almost. The only time that I've actually ever had to use a factory toolkit is I went to a friend's house and used a screwdriver out of the ZRX
Yeah.
to take a TV off a wall.
Well,
Nice.
I honestly,
That was the only time I've ever used a toolkit on any of my motorcycles.
Uh,
But I have it.
I honestly need to put a little toolkit together. But with me, it's literally either I can take it off with adjustable pliers.
Yeah.
It is a Phillips head screw.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets into I'm not disassembling the motor on the side of the road.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you have to disassemble the motor, somebody else needs to pick that thing up.
But I probably
Yeah,
need to. I
yeah.
probably do need to put a couple of T25s and T27s because that's what the switches and stuff on the handlebars.
Yeah.
Just for
Which-
some reason, if they come loose or something like that.
But that way you have something, you can tighten them up. Because,
Yeah.
look, bolts come loose, they back themselves out, the
But, like,
bikes
with the-
vibrate. Like, that's
You
just
know,
what
with the-
happens.
Yeah.
But like with the flathead, like I can adjust battery terminals with flathead.
Yeah.
I can adjust heat shield clamps with flathead. I can do all that stuff with flatheads.
Yeah.
Heck, I actually carry the adjustable pliers more for pulling out my dipstick because that exhaust that I put on there gets in the way of pulling out the old dipsticks.
Well, and this is something I have to say about my bikes. They use JIS screws, not standard Phillips.
yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand that, and they strip out screws.
Well, a lot of people that have built Harleys, we didn't do it on mine when we did the work last time, just because I didn't want to spend another like $500 or $600 or whatever. But a lot of people are running that ARP 12-point
Yeah.
hardware on their whole bike.
Which I get why they do it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
You got to have 12 points.
yes.
There's a lot of people, even people that have the small home toolkits, don't have 12 points.
Yeah. And those people should go out and buy more tools.
Yes.
Like I am one, like I buy tools so frequently. I don't need them. I have more toolkits than I actually need.
I mean, it's nice to
I
have.
can't tell you, I have a stack of 10mm sockets
So, moving
because they
past,
disappear.
Yeah.
moving past what's in the storage, I think storage is one of those things that's needed.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean,
big one for me. I'll
yeah.
put that out there.
But between, especially for you, because when you're getting on the KZ or something like that, now you got your bag
yeah,
that carries a little storage. But like if you don't have your bag, you also are probably not going for an extended ride.
yeah.
You're
Like
going like from point A to point B back to point A.
now, I mean, there have been a lot of times, especially on the KZ, I've worn a backpack and I've stuck whatever I needed to in there. But
Storage.
Yeah.
storage. The KZ does not have any storage.
Right.
The ZRX, if I put the tour pack on the back,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I have good storage. I can put a helmet in
Yeah.
there. It's actually decent enough.
Well, I feel storage is a necessity. Whether
Yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
the bike comes with saddlebags, you add saddlebags to it, or even just as simple as a small handlebar bag
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a windshield bag. Something where you can put things, not your cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The handlebar mount for the cell phone is fantastic. Having it right there where you can see it.
which I just got a new one, and we'll go over that in a
Yes.
few.
But storage, having something like on the KZ, I've got a little area under the seat, a little area in the tail section, but other than that, that's basically document storage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have nothing.
Yeah.
ZRX, unless I put that tour pack on, I have no storage.
Yeah.
Valkyrie obviously has the 2 saddlebags and then under the seat storage if I really need it.
Well, for Muffin, she definitely likes having the storage because of your purse and stuff
Purse, hats, jackets.
like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember the last time we went to Road Atlanta, I had that Ultra that had
Oh, yeah.
the big tour pack on the back that I didn't
Yeah.
even use.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys were throwing stuff in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, trust me, storage was great.
Because
Yeah,
we have
and
the
I-
box, but it's
and-
still not
Yeah.
as big
Yeah,
as...
I have the box, but after the last trip to Road Atlanta, I am on the hunt for a full size.
tour
Well,
pack.
because I'll
Not a
tell
short
you,
tour pack,
like,
a full size tour pack.
we spent a weekend down there, and on the Valkyrie, I had my bags were full,
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Ours were full.
and
Yeah.
that was just me on a bike. Now, obviously,
Well-
you guys were together, so you
Yeah,
had
so
to bring double.
Yeah.
Right. And like,
Now,
you
I
know,
probably brought extra stuff that I didn't necessarily need, but
It's
well,
good to
I
have,
brought rain gear.
which you needed.
Yeah,
there was
we
not
did need.
there was not anything in our saddlebags that we didn't use.
That's true.
Because
Same
it was
here.
like, could I have gotten away without packing my soft shell jacket? Yeah, I could have went, I'll wear my raincoat instead of my soft shell if I had
Yeah.
a little bit of wind protection. But that ride back, I wouldn't have wanted to be in
You
that
need,
raincoat.
you wanted
Yeah.
a soft shell.
I had on my sweatshirt and I threw the soft shell over top of
Yeah,
that.
I did the same thing.
That's to me, yeah, right. You had your soft shell, and that's an extremely comfortable way to ride, especially in that temperature and stuff like that. So
Because, well, I mean, I will say that weekend was varying in weather conditions because we got down there. I was wearing a polo shirt. I had left straight from work. We left
Yeah.
Friday. I was wearing a polo shirt and khakis. I got sunburned riding down there.
Yeah.
Saturday, hot,
Hot. Sun was beating
Sunday?
down. Yeah.
right,
50 degrees and rain.
Yeah.
yep,
Like, we were talking, like, from 85, 89 degrees to 50 the next day
Yes.
and pouring rain.
until about 3:30.
But
Yeah.
it was still cold.
Still
coming
chilly.
home.
It was on the way home. Like I think it hit its high temperature on our way home
Yeah.
of like 60 maybe.
Yeah.
So it was,
there was still a lot of moisture in the air too.
Yeah.
Because I had to put my gloves on and my rain jacket back on because I was cold.
Yeah.
yeah.
But being able to have storage.
And I do want to say real quick, if you remember that morning, I said, I'm not going to wear my big gloves. I'm going to wear my little gloves. I'm probably going to wish I had my big gloves on, but I don't want them to get soaking wet.
Yep.
I'm glad that I made that choice, though.
Really?
I kind of wish I'd had my big gloves on, but when we got ready to leave, my big gloves were nice and dry in the bottom and the side.
See,
Now,
Yeah.
I will say
My little gloves were soaking wet until Wednesday.
I left my gloves on the front windshield of the Valkyrie,
Yeah.
and they dried out as we waited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, had I wished I brought my rain gloves, 100%. Because
Yeah.
that ride in that morning would have been significantly better
Yeah.
without my hands being cold and wet.
Yeah.
Well, my mechanics gloves were enough to block the chill, so my hands didn't really get cold, but they got soaking wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
I will say, though,
I still have plenty of grip.
I know it's not a motorcycle specific product, but the Magellan rain pants that I had
Yeah.
over at Academy, they're $15. They fold up into a little tiny bag.
That's nice.
You know,
Like
that
that was
that just being said, I mean, if you're doing any type of
those.
trip,
I also leave those in the bike.
Yeah.
well, any type
They
of
stay in the Valkyrie.
any type of trip, rain gear is nice.
Yeah.
Well, like right now, if you walked out and look at my saddlebag, I've got a sweatshirt in there.
Yeah.
I pretty much keep a sweatshirt and motorcycle this time of
It's
year.
good to have, yeah.
It's 80 degrees outside.
But when you leave and it's dark,
Well, I never know what's going to happen though.
yeah, because all of a sudden it could be 40.
Right. Say all of a sudden I'm out at
We do
11
live in Tennessee. The
It's-
weather
the
is
weather's-
bipolar.
it
But
is.
say something happens and I'm out till 11 o'clock at night on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I don't get to go home from here.
Yeah.
Well, it's gotten dark. It's gotten
There's
cooler.
going to be a little
Yeah.
chill in the air.
You throw on
Yeah.
a sweatshirt and you're perfectly
You're fine, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
comfortable. You're okay.
Yeah.
At least for the couple mile ride back to your house.
100%. 100%. So,
Storage is a fantastic thing.
yeah.
Yes.
Like that. I mean,
So-
that's-
For sure.
now I will say there's something that I also carry in my saddlebags as an item that I've never had to use, and I hope I never have to. But I have a small medical kit,
That's always good to have.
bandages,
Yeah.
So,
you know,
uh,
gauze,
Yeah.
Phil,
scissors,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Phil is really big about carrying medical kits.
Like I'm going to tell you, it's
Yeah.
probably not really adequate,
and we
but-
used the medical kit.
Field saved my chin that night.
but I have it.
Right.
It's there. Like if somebody has an issue, I can at least bandage up something.
Something.
Yeah.
We have, you know, like I keep aspirin in there. I keep, you know, there's just a small enough that if there's
Yeah.
a minor incident, I'm good. to
You're-
go.
Well, and I've been in situations where I needed that because we had the one where you cut your finger,
Oh, yeah.
and I put paper towels and wrapped it with electrical tape.
Yeah.
But like I said, like I have that medical kit that has gauze in there, has
Yeah.
medical tape, things like just simple.
But
like
yeah,
it's one roll of gauze. It's
But
one roll of medical tape.
it'll get you to where you
Now,
need
if
to
it
go.
needs more, that little bag's not doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
Like we're beyond the capability of the little medical kit. But it's something I just keep in the bag, just in case. Like
Mhm.
even just band-aids.
Yeah.
Like how many times have
Yeah.
you nicked yourself and it's just like, damn, this thing won't stop bleeding.
Yeah.
Those are always in my purse. It's Band-Aids.
Yeah. Something like, but
Yeah.
there you go. I mean,
Mhm.
even you carry those. You
Yeah.
bring your purse on you, you throw it
Mhm.
in the saddlebag. Having a small medical kit, I think, is a good idea. Even if you just have 5 or 10 band-aids and a roll of gauze.
Yeah, you're
Like,
good.
that alone is a good thing to have, just in case.
No.
Never had to use it, and I hope I never do.
But you never know.
That's. But when Heather nicks her finger the next time we're out at White Lightning at a party,
Or I
I've
bust
got a
my
Band-Aid,
chin.
like, hey,
if
look,
I
she
bust my
nicks her-
chin open
If
again.
she nicks her finger when we're at White Lightning, I've got much larger medical kits at the dealership.
oh no, I'm going to jump too.
He's
Oh,
gonna-
I got this.
I
I
got
can
this.
take care of this.
He's going to play EMT for the day.
So, wind protection. I guess technically I do ride a motorcycle that doesn't have any wind protection. But
Eh,
You do have a fair.
you got a fairing.
the XR.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, it has a little baby windshield
That
on
is
it.
not wind
It's
protection.
just a baby.
That's about as much wind protection as the ZRX gives me.
I was going to say, you tell me the difference in wind protection between the ZRX and the Valkyrie.
Yeah. I'm too tall for the windshield that's on the Valkyrie, so I get hit right in the face.
Keeps the wind off your chest, though.
Yes, keeps the wind off my chest, but my head's doing this little number.
Yeah. So
When we go highway speeds.
Spirited.
So he just said highway speeds. He didn't say what road we were on. It was highway speeds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So another thing too that
that was my street.
I feel like a lot more people have thought about this or paid attention to these things in the past couple of years than people have in the past. But you know, a good comfortable seat and good comfortable suspension.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
And both of those are things that me and you have modified on our motorcycles.
yes, we both have upgraded seats. We both have upgraded suspensions. Hopefully, if stuff works out, I'll be doing another seat upgrade here soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like, even on my KZ, I went with the Z1 style flat seat because I'm tall. I like
Yeah.
to sit a little bit further back.
Mhm.
It's just more comfortable for me. The
Yeah.
step-up seat that came on it sat me too far forward. My knees hurt because
Well,
I'm old.
I see a lot of people always, you know, they're doing stuff like your Heather's dad, Bill. You know, oh, I need the bike to sit lower. Try a lower seat before
Yeah.
you lower that.
Yeah.
Well, and
motorcycle.
that's so. Like when I bought the seat for the Valkyrie, they give you options.
Mm.
They tell you like what size do you want? Do you want the tall seat? Do you want the short seat?
Right.
Because they make them in different ways.
yeah,
Like if you're 5'7", that's a tall motorcycle for someone that's 5'7".
Tay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they make a low rider seat that kind of sits you down
Mm.
where you can flat foot.
Yeah.
I went with the tall seat because I wanted to be comfortable and I'm tall.
Yeah,
Like I'm at that max range. They have a height and weight. They're like, if you're this tall or this big, this is the seat you need.
and if you're this tall or this big, don't ride this motorcycle.
Get
Yeah.
a different bike.
Yeah. You need a van.
But yes, we both upgraded seats. We
Yep.
both upgraded suspension.
Yep.
On our regular daily riding
Yes.
Yeah.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
Um,
Now I'll say the KYBs on the ZRX are perfectly fine. I will upgrade them at some point. I did order Oleans,
yeah,
but there was an issue
yeah.
and I got my money back. So I'm waiting to find another deal like I did.
Well, I currently have Legends. I hope to one day get piggybacks because I don't currently have
Yes.
piggybacks.
Yeah.
So I will most likely go Ohling's piggybacks. I don't have any issue with Legends. It's just I like the Scrivening Ohling's piggybacks.
Yeah.
So there's that upside on that. But you know, suspension is one of those things. I heard people talk about it until I put those Legends on the rear of mine. I didn't realize how much suspension.
I didn't think it would make that
Did
much of
make
a
a
difference,
difference.
honestly.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah. I highly suggest to anybody that's ever like, you know, I'm trying to get a little bit more comfortable right out of this. Okay. 1, let's get you a better seat if you're on a stock seat.
Mhm.
2, let's get you some better rear suspension.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Well, and that, I mean, both those combined make a better riding scenario for you.
Yeah.
Like when we went down to Panama a couple years ago,
Yeah.
I got off the bike. I mean, no, it's only 450 miles down there. 460, something like that.
There's a lot of people that just went, what?
They're like, what?
I wasn't hurting. My back was fine. Like, I wasn't fatigued. Now, I was just tired from being out on the road all day. But
Yeah.
that's regardless.
I
you
mean,
know.
I rode my sports seat to
Yeah.
Panama. I didn't even ride my road seat.
But I will
Yeah.
say, when you got down there, you were a little bit fatigued. You were more fatigued than I was.
I was
when we got down
fatigued.
there.
Yeah.
And
And,
I'm not. It's not anything.
Well, no,
bad.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
no.
anything against you. But
No. Where I was fatigued at.
Yes.
I was not fatigued in my back like most everybody that sits on that
Everybody
seat
is.
goes, oh, this will hurt. No. it was the seat is a very hard seat. So it's
Yes.
that
Yeah.
area, your upper thigh, where the joint
Yeah.
connects. That's what was hurting.
But that's
for me.
what I was. But like going with that,
Yeah.
you were fatigued when we got down there.
But at that point in
Yeah.
time, I also, since then, if you've noticed, I've learned to be able to stand on my rear pegs and ride.
Yes.
Which I didn't
Yes.
do at that period of
Yeah.
time.
Now you stood on your floorboards a little bit going
Yeah,
down,
but
but
now-
that's not the same.
Now my back
Yeah.
pegs stay down all the time because if I'm riding or whatever, and I just
You do
want
it
to
with me
stretch
on
for
the
a
back.
second. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when we were going to Florida, if I was doing that riding like that at that time, I probably would have been much better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I never
also
really saw
probably
you
would have been
stand up.
standing pretty much all the way between like Phoenix
Dothan.
City, Eufaula, and Dothan.
Dothan.
But like that's the other thing. Like even though I have a comfortable seat, I sat on the back seat while we're riding on the interstate, just cruising down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can stretch my legs out a little bit better. I did
Yeah.
have the highway pegs at that point too.
Yeah.
So I could put my legs out. Honestly, I think that's a good thing for a lot of people to have.
Mm.
If you're going to do long distance,
So I used
highway
to,
Yeah.
pegs.
I used to
Something
have
to stretch
highway
your legs.
pegs.
Yeah.
I
They
got rid of
honestly,
them.
I did too because they didn't like when I need to stretch my legs. I need I need to be able to stand.
I'll either stand or just go to the back seat.
Yeah, I need
Like
to be able
that,
to
that,
stand.
to me, that gives me a better relief than the highway pegs did.
So
Now, if I really want to, I just put my feet up on the crash guard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on over to phone mounts. You said something about phone mounts.
Yes.
I have.
Now, every motorcycle I have has a phone mount.
Yes. I have went through on the Street Glide 3 different brands of phone mounts. But 3 different mounting situations with one brand of phone mount. So, but I think a phone mount is great. But I started with rock form.
Yep.
Naturally, yeah.
A standard handlebar clamp, rock form mount. I moved to, when I first got my T-bars, I then had a flat mount rock form mount on my dash.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then when I changed my dash, I went to a perch mount rock form mount.
Yeah.
Okay.
And enjoyed that. And then my rock form case broke.
Yeah. Well,
Which
that-
it
So
happens.
my rock form case broke. I got that freak mount,
yes.
which I'll
That's
say.
what you're still using.
No, I just got a new mount.
Okay.
So, freak mount, great phone mount. If you're someone that cares about your paint, because Heather's dad was just recently asking me if he can have it, and I said,
So you
I'm
don't.
not going to give it to you because I don't want you to use it. It doesn't damage the paint. Okay.
Were there small scratches or anything?
No, it's not like that. But if you're someone that's always like, oh, what's that spot, and cleaning on your motorcycle, it's not for you because it's going to leave smudges on the paint.
And he would
Fair
not
enough.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
her dad would not
I
like
mean-
that. Yeah, I mean,
Like on all my bikes,
pop
I
it
use
right
handlebar
off,
mount.
wipe
Yeah.
it off, good
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Okay, but for somebody that doesn't want something, like if I had like a little chopper with a peanut tank or something like that, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal to me.
Yeah.
But now I'm rocking. It's called a SP Connect. So
I've never heard of that one.
it's I'll have to. I mean, yeah, I can show it to you because I wrote it.
Well, we can see it in the garage.
Yeah.
So it's another type of phone mounting system similar to a quad lock or a rock form, where it's a unique designed
Okay.
mount and mounting system in conjunction with your phone. So like SP Connect, I have a new phone case that works in conjunction with the phone mount.
Okay.
Rock form that most people know, phone case works in conjunction.
Mhm.
Quad lock, phone
Yeah.
case that works in conjunction. Now, all 3 of those companies sell things that you can just put on a case or on a phone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I like it as the case as a whole.
Yeah.
Well, and that's actually been my
I feel
problem
like
with,
it's more secure.
with phone mounting. Unfortunately, the phone that I have, nobody makes a case for that has like quad lock, any of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just do the universal type mounts that are on the handlebars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I could get a phone case that had a
Well, we got her
quad-like
dad
style
a universal mount.
Yeah.
So
Like I've never had any issues with them. Sometimes they don't lock, sometimes they do, but there's like a spring pressure in there that holds the phone. I've never lost a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like even when I had my accident on the Valkyrie,
yeah,
Your phone was fine.
my phone just stayed in the bar, didn't have an issue.
yeah. Well,
Now, like, is it the best system? Probably not, but it works for me. And
It gets the
was
job done.
It was relatively affordable. I'm thinking like
Yeah.
$10, $15.
I'm not saying everybody needs to go out and spend money on
Yeah.
a mount.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
the other thing too. Like
It's your
these
preference, really.
specific mounts, like you get a
Yeah.
phone case, it's like $20-$40.
So rock form for mount and case, you're about $150.
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah.
Quad lock, I've never priced, but I would assume it's somewhere probably between $100 to $150. Mount and case.
Yeah.
And then SP Connect from them. All of these companies you can, I'm sure, find it from third party people, probably
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah. Maybe.
But then there's a question about it. Just get it from the company,
Phone and mount is in that $100 to $150 range.
which is
Which
really
is-
not that bad
Yeah.
because I love having my phone on my handlebars.
Yeah.
I can see when someone calls me because we do have the communication systems in our helmets.
Yeah.
So I have the Senna up there. I can answer a phone call. I
Yeah.
can see who's calling me. I can play my music. I can
Right.
see everything. Navigation.
Yeah.
Like on my motorcycles, I don't have a screen where I have maps or anything like that. So I have
Yeah.
the phone right up front.
Mhm.
Great feature.
Well, I like my phone being right up front because for nav, I would rather use Waze
Yeah.
than
Oh,
what's
yeah,
the
for sure.
map system
Oh, yeah.
that's on the
Yeah,
bike.
Waze is fantastic.
Waze is
Yeah.
great.
Which I think the new Harleys now have like CarPlay.
They have both. They
Yeah.
got Apple Auto.
Yeah, the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay.
Oh, yeah.
But
But that also
you have to get like
has
a little.
Waze.
You have to get like a little whim to connect.
But that also, when you do both of those systems, it uses Waze as their base, so you see the same things.
Yeah.
And I love saying, "No, there's not a cop here anymore." Click.
Click.
As he's sitting there on the side of the road.
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, that person that was trying to keep up with me. Good luck.
Good luck.
It was me.
There has never been a time where you've been behind me trying to keep up with me. I'm always trying to keep up with you, sir.
I mean,
It's probably because normally when we go riding, I just lead the group.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
that's the position you normally take, and
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine just
It's
sitting
not-
back there.
It's not my choice. A
Yeah,
lot
we
of
just
people
put you up
me
front, which
Yeah.
is why it also took us a long time to get back to the buds on Tuesday, or you people.
You people.
I had a nice 40-mile-an-hour ride all the way back.
That was
That was not me. I
Yeah.
wasn't leading.
Was that a Tay-Tay issue?
that was Tay issue.
Look, when we came up to the intersection,
when
don't
I
even know
hear
where it
about
is.
you guys did catch up to me, but I was also doing like a slow cruise. Back.
So Cloud Springs Road. Okay.
Yeah.
When you come up to Cloud Springs Road, go straight. No, not Cloud Springs Road. When you're on Cloud Springs Road, you go straight across Lafayette.
yeah,
Okay. And you come up to that traffic light. I don't even know what street that is, where like those apartments or whatever on your left.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to go straight.
yeah. You were going to go down to Max Smith,
In my thought, I was going to Max Smith Road, to
make that
Ringgold
right on
Road,
Ringgold, and then up
Correct.
Bryan or
Spring Creek.
Spring Creek. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes,
That's how I was.
that's
going.
how I came back.
Okay. And I
Like
said,
that was the most straightforward way that I
I
could
said
think
to
of.
Tay, I said, that's going to be the easiest way, right? Or something like that. And he said no and pointed left. And I said, I motioned. I was like, okay, go. Well, the light turned green. And that's why you heard Steve and Alex and all them talk about honking the horn. Because Tay didn't go. So, okay. So guess what I do? I go straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like motioning at me. And he's like pointing.
Then
No,
we go through
left,
that
go left.
neighborhood,
So I
and
take
I'm like,
a
what
left in
the?
this neighborhood and I start stopping. I'm like, then go. Lead the group.
Yep.
Yep.
And I got behind them for about 4 turns and I was finally like, nope. I went all the way to the back of the pack. We just got up to the intersection. I was like, I'm gonna make sure no traffic's coming. Everybody.
Oh
go
yeah, I
ahead.
noticed that.
I
Yeah.
got in the back of the pack. I was like, I'm not. No.
Like I'm just along for the ride.
We made 35 turns. I swear to you.
Yeah.
I made 4.
Yeah.
I was
And
literally
I wasn't going fast.
Yeah.
Now you guys did catch up to me
Yes.
as we were pulling.
as
But-
we were pulling into
but
where we were
If we
going,
had went the way I was gonna go,
which is the same way I went.
we
Yeah.
probably would have caught up to you on like Max Smith Road.
Yes, which would have been perfectly fine.
If not on Cloud Springs still.
Literally, I was doing. I felt like doing speed limit that day, and that was just
It's fine.
clear head type stuff.
Still worked out. Because
Yes.
when we caught up to you at the red light, I rear-ended you.
Yep, and then I backed into you.
It's the
Yes.
love taps.
Now, I will say the one modification that I do to every motorcycle I buy is an exhaust.
Oh,
yeah, but you know,
I know that's not
A lot of
necessarily
people
in the
do
line
that.
of things,
I do exhaust, I do handlebars, but I want
Yeah.
to kind of stay away from that.
fair enough.
So, because everybody does that, pretty
True.
much.
Most people. Yeah.
True.
I mean, when people trade in their bikes and they haven't done exhaust or handlebars, I'm like, what is with these weirdos?
Like,
But
wait,
that's a standard thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've gone through the primary things: storage, a good
Oh.
seat,
Grips.
grips. Oh yes, grips are important,
A lot of people
and
don't
people
think
overlook
about
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't think about grips, but you know, I
'Cause you have
rock
the
the
Avons.
Avons. I rock the Avon
Yeah.
foam grips.
I have Kuryakin on the Valkyrie. I do keep the original Kawasaki grips on the ZRX until they wear out. I'm not going to replace them.
Well, and Avon makes us that same grip I have, which is a 1-inch. They make it a 7/8 too.
Yeah,
Just a small.
they just won't replace grips when you go down to Bike Week down in Panama because it's too complicated.
Not on your junk ass motorcycles.
Yes, not on a metric motorcycle. They're like, no.
But no.
We can't do that, and they won't give you the same deal that they're giving everybody else. I got to buy it at full price if I take it home. Because I was in line. I was,
Yeah.
I think full price was only like another $7.
yeah. Well, you know what?
You get like a $7 discount. You don't have to pay tax, and they install it. That's the advantage of it.
Yes. Which I'll just install my own grips. I don't care.
I need new grips, but I'm just not worried about it at the moment.
Now, I will say the one thing that I do want on a motorcycle, and the next motorcycle I'm looking to purchase has this heated grips.
Oh yeah.
I would like heated grips.
Yeah.
And Avon has my grips in a
Yeah.
heated grip.
Now, it's not something I need all the time. There's very few occasions that I actually need it, but
Yeah.
it's just nice.
Yeah.
When I rode that Ultra that had heated grips, that was just nice to have because when we rode back at 55 degrees,
Yeah.
hands getting a little bit chilly, turn up to number 1.
Heated gear in general.
That's actually another thing.
Yeah.
Yep. And now Muffin owns
I have a
heated
set now. I'm so excited.
Did you get that
I
set?
did.
grip. Well, it's
Yeah.
in my office, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heated gear is nice. I do have heated gloves, but they don't fit my hands, so I give them to Stephanie.
Yeah.
I don't like bulky gloves.
I see. I don't either.
Now, I have to have gloves when I ride a motorcycle. That's one thing that I always have to have.
I discovered the other day, because you know I have those Alpine Star, the ones that
Yeah.
are the Windstopper gloves,
hmm
and I love those gloves.
I like those gloves.
Like I swear by those gloves. You should
Yeah.
try them on because they feel like you're wearing a thicker
Did you wear
glove.
them over here today?
They're in my side bag. They're always in my side bag. They feel like a thicker glove,
Yeah.
but you feel like you still have complete and full dexterity.
See,
I
that's
discovered the
my
other day-
issue with a lot of gloves.
I bought these like 12 years ago for anybody listening to these. They still make them. I got so excited. I was like, I'm going to get me a new pair. Because when I first got them, I was riding the sport bikes.
Yeah.
hmm
And I was riding at like 45 degrees and my hands were fine. I think
Yeah.
the gloves have just worn out over time.
Which makes
Some of
sense.
that
They do
Windstop
wear out.
material-
You
I
need
think
to
they do,
Some
replace
of
them.
that Windstop material is no longer there and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Now, I will say, like, the Harley Davidson branded gloves that I wear, they're
Mhm.
great summer gloves.
yeah,
They're a mesh with leather patches on the bottom and the top. They're great. They're actually really good gloves.
yeah,
$40, $50, whatever they are.
yeah.
That's great. For cold weather, you know, you need a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I have a few cold weather gloves.
But I think for both of us, it's going to be heated grips. Is going to be the ticket.
Heated grips.
Oh,
Now, but see, you have the same issue with gloves that I do. I like that dexterity, and when you get to like the cold weather gloves, you're like,
Yeah, I've got.
I
big
feel like
bulky-
I'm wearing mittens.
I've got
They're
big
too
bulky
bulky.
gloves, and I feel like I can't
do things.
Yes,
It's weird.
yes.
Like my hands are warm.
Also, for some reason, like my thrashing gloves and my Alpine Star gloves fit really good on my hands. When I get on the big bulky gloves, I'll always either have like an extra inch in the thumb or like an extra inch in the pinky.
Yeah. And
Something
that's
about bulky gloves.
and
do
it's
that.
just like it feels weird when
Yeah.
you're trying to control the motorcycle, which is also why we both have the
hippo hands.
hippo hands.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And those are great if your bike is suitable for that.
Yeah.
Now I have to say, like I've put them on the ZRX, and when you're going fast enough, the wind will push the brake lever.
So I haven't.
But that's something you can counteract because
Yeah.
there's nothing in there. Now, if I were to put them on the Valkyrie right now, where I have those wind deflectors
Yeah.
in front of the grips, I could probably slide them over, and then I wouldn't have that type of issue. But I do have that on the ZRX where I don't have any guard in
But
front of the
I've
wheels.
also thought about taking mine and having them modified.
Okay.
Basically, I would go to Alpaca, Chattanooga, get some
that
fur,
line.
Oh.
and then take them to my buddy at the upholstery shop, have them modified to fit around my mirrors better because I kind of pull them around the mirror, they kind of bunch up a little bit. So have them cut and modified to fit around my mirrors better, but also fur lined.
That'd be nice.
That'd be really nice.
That would be really nice.
I wouldn't be wearing any gloves then because
You wouldn't have to.
You wouldn't have to.
100% be sweating.
Yes. Well, I mean, we've both talked about that,
Yeah,
where it's actually better to not wear gloves when you have the hippo hands on,
yeah, yeah,
that your hands are actually warmer.
yeah.
But that being said, good boots.
Yeah.
Like I
yeah.
know we're talking about motorcycle accessories, but a good boot.
What you wear is still.
So I got those Thorogoods,
Yep.
and I've been very, very pleased with those Thorogoods.
Mhm.
They're not waterproof,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to tell people they're waterproof. They're good leather boots, so
Yeah.
they're as waterproof as a generalized good leather boot. When you're
Yeah.
riding in a turd soaker, blah blah blah, your feet are going to get wet.
I mean, yeah.
Now, that being said, when I pulled off the boots and
Yeah.
changed socks, my sock was damp.
Yeah.
I put on dry socks, which was very nice. And most of the time, if you were in a wet shoe and you just put on dry socks,
You
those
just have
dry
a
socks are
wet
just wet
sock.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't happen,
Yeah.
which means the insoles were not wet.
Yeah.
It was that leather that was wet.
Now I will have to say, the boots that I had on Sunday,
Yeah.
my feet did not get wet until we were sitting out, like prior to us getting ready to leave, when we were just sitting in the rain,
Yeah.
riding over there. I was perfectly dry. My socks were dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those, I know it's a Facebook company or Instagram, however, Thursday. boots.
Thursdays.
Thursdays, yeah.
They-
Thursday
It's a
makes
good boot.
They have good
It's a
boots.
good leather boot.
Here's the difference, I think, with your Thursday boot versus my boot.
Yeah.
Okay, versus the Thorogood. Thursday uses a waxed leather,
Yeah.
which helps with moisture barrier.
Because my feet were not, the boot was wet.
For me,
We got rained on.
yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
Pretty
me,
hard.
Yeah.
it's that Thorogood is just raw leather.
Yeah.
You cut it open and look at the inside; it's just raw leather.
Yeah.
Whatever is on the outside to keep the moisture barrier is whatever you put
Yeah.
on the
But
outside.
then again, with a leather boot, you can put a coating on the outside. You have that. Like,
Yeah, and it had probably been a month or so since I had coated the boots.
because I have a spray
I coat
in
mine
my
about
closet
once every
for
month.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've got
that
a
I put on there just as
Just
water
as a-
protection, like leather protection.
well.
type
So
thing.
I have
Yeah.
a leather cleaner / conditioner, but I also do the old school trick of just Vaseline.
Yeah, Vaseline works.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, basically, what I use is Scotch Guard.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
The same
Same
thing.
yeah,
It puts that extra layer on there that keeps your feet dry.
yeah.
Keeps the boots, leather boots,
Yeah.
keeps them in good shape.
But my boots, although they had gotten soaking wet, when I put on new socks, my feet were dry. They didn't get
Yeah.
wet again. When I got home, the socks weren't wet.
Yeah.
Okay. my feet never got cold though.
Yeah,
That's
I never had a
that's
foot issue.
plus.
That was one
right
thing.
at 50 degrees, I know that's not cold, but when they're wet,
That's good.
It can get
It
cold,
can
and
get
you're,
cold.
you're riding
yeah,
whatever speed we're going.
Yeah.
You have wind.
my
you
Yeah.
feet were never got cold. I never felt like I had trench foot.
Yeah,
Like even until I changed socks, because I didn't change socks until
that was like 2:00 in the afternoon.
right before the rain stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd been walking around all day long with soaking wet feet.
yeah.
So,
I will say, like that, getting a good pair of shoes, boots, however you want to do it, and they
Yeah.
make both.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like you can get motorcycle shoes that have the
That
same
are-
protection as the boots.
Yeah.
Me and Marcus both like boots. I think having that extra taller protection
yeah.
and just they're comfortable.
Now, I will say this too for anybody listening that might be local. If you see Daniel or I, and we're at the shop or we're at bike night, and we have on tennis shoes, don't go, well, don't you wear boots all the time? Because I've had people do that. If I'm just running to the shop and I'm going to be walking around all day long, there's a good and it's warm outside, there's a good chance I'll have tennis shoes. I got my tennis shoes on right now.
Yeah,
But if we were going, hey, we're going to go for a ride, like intentionally going riding,
yeah,
I'm going to put my boots on.
yeah. Because the dealership from us, a couple miles,
Yeah.
I can wear tennis shoes for a couple miles. I don't
Yeah.
like to. I generally don't wear tennis shoes on a
Riding over to
motorcycle.
Watson's, that's less than
Yeah.
distance for me than it is to the dealership.
Good grief.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could hit a golf ball from here to Watson.
Probably.
But same type of thing, But typically I wear my leather boots if I'm riding because it gives me better feel on the gear lever.
Yeah.
And that's something I don't get on a lot of tennis shoes because I've
Yeah.
worn tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And having that stiff leather really helps when
Yeah.
you're trying to change gears, do things like that. That's just me. Your mileage may vary. I also have a set of race boots for
Yeah.
track days. Marcus has a set of
Off-road.
off-road boots, which they're built specifically for motorcycles,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Oh, I will say in my tennis shoes, I'm not like a.
I love my tennis shoes right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a.
All
I
natural.
don't know what you would call it. Like those tennis shoes that everybody wears that are like, for the most part, the whole shoe is just like cloth or
Are you
whatever.
talking about the Hey Dudes?
No, I have Hey Dudes.
Okay.
But I'm talking about like you see people like in like the Nike tennis shoes.
Oh,
Where like the whole shoe. Like it's no longer a leather shoe. It's a
yeah.
cloth tennis
Okay,
shoe.
I know what you're
Oh,
talking. I know what you're talking
they're
about.
like they're like socks.
Yeah, they're basically socks.
Yeah, Nike has those.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're designed not even to even tie because
I don't even like those.
Like Nike has them, Adidas has them, everybody has them. No, like if I'm wearing tennis shoes, like they're either New Balance or Vans, so they're still like these right here. These Vans I have on,
Yeah.
they don't breathe. When your feet get hot in these, they get hot in these because
Yeah.
this is canvas here and leather here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is the one thing. Like I like wearing real shoes.
Yeah,
Now I've had a pair, and when I had my accident last year, I
yeah,
had a pair of shoes that was basically just cloth,
yeah,
and they disappeared very quickly.
yeah. But
And I didn't go down very far. I wasn't on the road for a very long time. I didn't
Yeah.
slide very far.
I
but
do have
They were
dudes.
gone.
Yeah.
It's the extremely rare occasion that I'll ride in dudes. And on those extremely rare occasions, it's literally like straight to the shop.
Yeah, like a couple miles is different than going. Like
But even
I
then,
wouldn't-
dude,
I wouldn't wear
I've
something
probably,
like that going to my office, which is about 20 miles away.
I've probably rode my dudes 3 total times ever.
I just like wearing the boots. I
Yeah.
like having that protection because, look, there was that one time I rode to the dealership and I think, Heather, you were on the back of my bike and I got hit by a stick.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it,
Yeah.
I mean, it bloodied my toe up and
It-
I was
yeah.
wearing good leather boots. If I wasn't wearing those and I was just wearing a set of tennis shoes,
Yeah.
That would have been.
I would have
Worse.
a broken foot.
Oh, man. We were in Panama one time, and I had on a pair of boots. I think it was my Justins, not my Ariats, my Justins that were steel toe.
Oh, yeah.
When we were at Bike Week, and I kicked the pylon. Like the
Yeah,
things that are
yeah.
designed to fold down when cars hit it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I didn't think it was that tough, and I kicked it as we drove by. And I was like, oh! Didn't hurt my foot. Didn't hurt my leg. I was just like, I turned to her and I go, I'm so glad I had on steel toes.
Yeah, for real.
But that's, I mean, that's.
And when I bought my Thorogoods, if you remember, you and I personally went back and forth, long conversation
Yes.
about steel toe or not steel toe.
Yes.
Which I ended up not going steel toe.
But it is a strong enough boot.
It's a-
that you're
yeah.
not-
It's a strong boot. I ended up not going steel toe because the conversation that a lot of people are putting online about in cold climate that still gets cold.
Yeah.
Uh,
And we ride all weather.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why I opted to not go steel toe.
And you're having a motorcycle dedicated shoe.
Right.
Like, it's not just something you're going to wear every single day.
I do, though.
But
But
up until
but
a week
you
ago.
ride almost every single
Up until,
day.
well, no, probably I'll say 2 weeks ago. Up until 2 weeks ago, I had not put tennis shoes on in 2024. I think there might have been 2 or 3 times that I had not worn the Thorogoods.
oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
But
I mean, they're great boots.
when-
I'm not going to.
Cold weather, I mean, when it's like the high's like 50, that's the thing.
Those
I'm
Columbia boots.
pretty much in boots all the time. I'm
Oh,
going to tell you
yeah.
now, those Columbia boots were fantastic boots, okay?
They're not waterproof,
They're not waterproof.
but they're warm.
They wear like
Tennis shoes.
tennis shoes, but what I was going to say was they wear too fast. I don't mean the sole.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever type of coating they have on them from the factory, inside of a couple weeks of wearing them, that coating is gone.
Now, I do the same thing they do with my leather. I spray those too.
Yeah.
So basically, they have a Scotch Guard coating on.
But now,
Yeah.
like those, like, because I still wear them. Like, if
Yeah,
we're coming
they're-
over here during the middle of winter and we're going to have a campfire and I
they're
drove
great
over here,
cold weather boots.
I will wear them.
yeah. Your feet are warm.
Yeah, your feet,
If you don't- if you don't-
your feet will sweat.
Yeah, if you don't wear
Yeah.
socks, you're going to feel your feet sweat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So-
another one of those. It's kind of like that weird thing, like with the hippo hands. Like
Yeah.
if you wear gloves, your hands don't feel as warm. But if you're just bare hand in the hippo gloves, you're like, oh, this is really nice.
Yeah.
Same with if you go wear those boots barefoot. Oh shit, my feet are really warm.
Yeah, so with those boots, I'll typically wear like
Thin socks, maybe.
like my stance socks or something like that.
Yeah.
But like I have like boot socks and stuff like that. No, I don't wear them with that.
Now, I mean, I do have a pair of like
I mean,
winter.
right now I have on no shows.
Yeah. So,
So
do I.
do you.
yeah. He's all natural.
I'm Forrest Gumping it right now.
Yeah.
Like I do have a pair of winter motorcycle boots, and they're fur lined. They're very very warm. I can wear thin socks with them.
I do have a pair of winter Vans.
So do I.
They are fur lined.
And they will make your feet sweat too.
Yes, they will.
Mine are also waterproof.
My winter Vans are more waterproof than my Columbia boots.
Really?
They say water resistant.
I just need to let you borrow that little spray that I have for the leather.
Yeah.
Like it's a leather water resistant spray.
Yeah.
Basically, it's Scotch Guard. It's Scotch Guard.
Scotch
That's
Guard.
what it is.
But
And I put that on everything. I do it every couple months.
Is it
I
Frank's
just-
Red Hot?
Yeah, put that shit on
that's
everything.
on everything.
So out of all your gear, out of all the things you've done to the motorcycle, what is the one thing that you think is the best thing that you've done? Because I mean that's
Ever in all of my motorcycle riding.
correct. The one thing that you used the most or was the most beneficial.
That's a hard question.
I don't know how to
It's a tie
answer it.
between one of two things.
I don't know how to answer it, but
Yeah, I mean,
No,
how
it's a
do
tie
you
between-
answer
it's-
that though?
Well, the thing is to say, oh, what do you use the most? Well, every time I get on the bike, I use the seat. So we're
Yes.
going to take the seat out of the equation.
okay, fair enough.
Every time
okay.
you get on the bike, you put a helmet on.
Right. Taking
So
that out of
take
the
that
equation.
out, yeah.
I think
That's
it's
a
between,
guaranteed. We live in Tennessee.
Yeah.
we're
I think it's
required to wear
between
helmets.
one of two things. Like the must have. Like if I'm going out buying a motorcycle right now, the must have. Okay?
Yeah.
One of two things, and I guarantee it's going to be the same one of two things for Daniel.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Storage or a phone mount.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
That was exactly what I was going to say.
Storage or a phone mount. And I know because riding the XR,
Yep.
riding the KTM,
Yeah, and the XR where we just have that little tail bag on it.
not even
When
right
it's
now.
on there.
It's,
Yeah,
it's here
it's
right
in my
now.
garage.
But like riding the XR, riding the KTM,
Yeah.
you know, I've had sport bikes with no storage.
Yeah.
And when I first started riding sport bikes, I was like, I need storage. So I still have it, but I've got a little magnetic tank, Joe Rocket magnetic tank bag.
Yep.
Oh,
And you know what? It works.
It works.
It works. It doesn't work on the little KTM though, because it has a very much breakover fuel tank.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, I will say that little tail bag that we put on the XR
yeah,
and then you put it on the KTM,
yeah.
that tail bag is great.
That tail bag is fantastic. But, like I said, storage on when I had the Deluxe, I didn't want to put saddlebags on it.
Yeah.
No.
So I got a windshield bag and modified it and attached it to the swing arm.
Yep.
And that was, I had
And I carried a backpack.
yeah, I had a screwdriver and a wrench.
Yep.
And then,
Do
feature
Harleys-
that I completely forgot about.
Do Harleys not have like a spot under the seat for like a toolkit or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Really?
And then I also carried in that bag something that I've completely forgot about. That is my must-have always that I didn't do until
45.
no, probably run the RC is when I started.
What?
Nighttime riding glasses.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually another, you know what? That's something that I always carry. I have a pair and I can't find them right now.
I see guys wearing their sunglasses, and it's like, okay, you got eye protection, whatever, cool. It's different, man.
I didn't
I've
start-
got
I
have
didn't
my
start that until we started going to Panama, and we
Yeah.
had
I have
to
my
them.
yellows.
I've got yellows. I've got yellows in Oakley Two-Face frames.
Oh,
Yep.
really? Ha!
The exact same black and silver Two-Face frames that I wear regularly.
Yes.
He just has two pairs of those
I
frames.
have two pairs of those same sunglasses. One of them, the lenses were messed up in them, and I needed new lenses. So I told Heather, she works for an eye doctor, and they sell Oakleys. So that was like quotations, just so y'all understand.
Quotations.
Not trying to sound like
So
a snob.
We'll talk later.
Yes.
Can you get me a pair of those
Sure.
with the yellows?
So, well, that's the catch, and that's why I'm saying I wanted new lenses. She brought me home glasses. I was like, I just wanted new lenses. I didn't throw the glasses away for a long time.
Yeah.
I kept them, and then finally, that company you see on Facebook and social media that advertises the lenses where they're caring for everything.
Mhm.
I got on their website and I ordered a pair of yellow lenses from them.
Yep.
They're actually not listed as yellow lenses. They're listed as their night lenses.
Yeah.
They don't offer a straight clear. They offer a nighttime lens. So it's a very light yellow tint.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that's how mine.
And I have a
glasses
mini
are.
case in my saddlebag.
I have to find mine. I've been looking for them. I don't know where I put them.
Well, like when I rode to Teleco on the XR,
Yeah.
dude, I took my night glasses out of my saddlebag, put them in my bag, and put them on the back of the XR because I
Which-
was like, I'm going to need these.
Yeah. And they work. They work
Yeah.
really. Even during the day, they work really well too.
Yeah.
But having night glasses is an important
It's a,
thing.
yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen people going down the road with half helmets on. No eye protection.
Whatsoever. I'm like, how do
And
you
like
do that?
me and Marcus and Heather wear full helmets.
Yes,
We
we
wear
are.
full face helmets.
We wear full faces with sunglasses.
Yes. Yes.
Like I have a visor I could put down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just
Still wear
like
the
having the
sunglasses.
visor open.
Yeah.
I like that direct wind right where
Right
my
there.
eyes are.
There,
Yeah.
Well, I mean that gives you the motorcycle thing.
Yeah.
Like you're getting the wind in your face,
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that.
Now, if it's cold, I will put the shield
yes.
down.
Oh, I put the shield down quite a few times.
Yeah.
Well, like on the way to Atlanta, we hit that little tiny patch of rain
Rain,
for
I
a
was like,
second.
whoop.
I put mine down, but I don't go all the way down.
No,
I go down
I
and
hit
leave
that
it about
little
it.
vent.
Have that little
Oh no,
crack.
I laid mine up even before that vent about an inch,
Yeah.
Oh, see,
So I
like
went
mine
down,
right like
and
that.
I looked back at her, and she kind of looks at me and goes,
Yeah.
"Click," and puts her visor down.
So you have an AGV K3 just like I do.
Yes, we have the same thing. It has that little. clip
So you
vent.
have the little one, and then you have another one that's right above it. So there's two small like
I've got a hold point where I can put it down. It's about an inch off the helmet.
Yeah.
It'll hold there.
yeah. Okay. That's where I like.
I don't
to
know
put
if there's
mine.
anything catching it. It like stops right there. It's almost
So-
like where it's like the rotation where it clicks on the level. It's almost like the very bottom rotational click.
I used to
and then the
have them
next one is
sitting
all the
here in
way
my
down.
office, but like all the little extra because they give you
Yeah.
extra like the click things that you can put in the side to change if you want your helmet to be a 3-click or a 1-click.
Yeah.
2-click. And they give you those when you buy the helmet. So we have the 3-click that's already installed in there. So you have like 1 level, 2 level, and then like
It's
right there where you can pop up that little adjuster at the bottom.
So
and it'll hold it the way that it sets it up.
The last thing, I'm not even going to go into detail about this. This is more of a statement.
Okay.
So, and then we can call it a night for this. Most of y'all are probably going to disagree with me, but wear a full face because it could save your life.
Yes.
for sure.
100%.
So,
And on that bombshell,
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.